Hello, my knights. Kino Gaming here, and welcome to another episode of Major Minor. I freaking love this game, so I'm glad to finally be recording for it again. Okay. Meanwhile, in the privacy of the limo, trying to remember all the voices I had for everyone. Hold on. What voice did I have for him? Already forgotten. Dear God. Ugh. Hold on. Let me review my previous video. What? No. Hello. You shocked me. Incoherence. Sorry, I was in a waterway there. That's fine. Hold on. Can't remember what the voice I get. So I'm gonna have to use a different voice entirely. Not remember the voice I used, so yeah, I'm gonna. That's fine. You what happened at all. Part of me is worried, and part of me hates I am. I'm not worried for Clay though. And I even for those. I just realized. Can't believe Clace killed himself off in his own game. Why? Clace, can you please tell me why you did it? I'm not even sure if the audio is gonna work well. I got a new pair of headphones and I'm using the microphone on them. But these are old, they were given to me by my cousin, so not sure how well the microphone works. So forgive me if the audio isn't what you would like it to be. Or if there's no sound at all. If there's no sound at all, I might just have to do a voiceover. So, no, I care more about our own careers. Who will play guitar? Or you play? Who will I sing and dance? Wow! Wow! Jeez. Forgive my foolishness. I should know what's that. Yeah, you're right. You shouldn't have. There's no need to apologize. I thought the same. Death is absolute. Can't be changed. That's happened to us, however. Well, that's allowable. Always normal. Perhaps it's also partially denial, or the steps we go through in grief. Yeah, we can justify it that way. At the end of the day, I'm scared. Never seen since showing emotions. I was going this business. Just adapts without hesitation. I don't want to be like that. Emotion is what makes us truly alive. I bet they're talking about the tool. Probably address the press, then forget Clace even existed. I want to feel sad, but can't. Is there something wrong with me? Am I becoming like Singe and Jade? They were a fast-paced business, Daz. They need well with punches like this. You and I have time to adapt, but they'll be in the spotlight pronto. Also, they were talking about tour. I know what's going to happen to us. That's why I'm not as worried anymore. Maybe if I tell you, you'll understand. Then maybe you can put this worry aside too. What, Duke? What? What? What, Birdie? You're not tormenting X-Ray again, are you? Oh, sorry, I didn't. Really? Yeah. Since is engaging in damage control. He needs to minimize it. So towards up night will change. Instead, I'll be a vigil for clays. It will be a vigil for clays. Not I'll be. What am I saying? I think all his friends will attend. He's suddenly playing to the grave. It's a good way to retain the audience. That's extremely cold. It's extremely singe, isn't it? The show must go on, he said. I suppose so. A vigil, then. What's going to happen there? Have you heard the story of Japan's birth? Excuse me? Is that even relevant right now? You listen, I'd like to think so. Very well. For the universe, there was nothing. Huddled mass of chaos and total stillness. Lay there forever, not moving an inch. Though one day it flinched. Started to move like a cloud. So after that, like a hurricane. Moved and moved. Some chaos rose to the top. The light. This created heaven. Oh, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. But some of the chaos was dark in nature. It wasn't worthy of ascending to heaven. Stay at the bottom, becoming off. A kami was born between the light and dark. A god known as Ame no Minakenushi, or all father of the originating hub. I'm sorry, I have to stop you there, but I don't buy into this religion stuff. Who say anything about religion? I'm merely spouting myth. There's not one and the same. I got my hands falling asleep. Yes? A huge rainbow connected heaven to earth. It acted as a bridge between us. Are we talking about Japanese or... A large rainbow connected heaven and earth. Acted as a bridge between us. I mean, no... I'm not going to be able to pronounce all this. Or, floating bridge of heaven. Two more gods came into being at this point. Their names were Izanagi and Izanami. I am butchering the Japanese language so much with this game. Over still, put on mass of nothing. Izanagi and Izanami stood on the bridge. They looked down at this nothing and all. Izanagi was gifted a spear from Minak. Oh my god, this game. I'm butchering this so much of the Japanese language with this game. He thrust the spear on the puddle. Upon pulling out, it started dripping. These drops stayed on the surface. They formed the islands of Japan. The first landmass on Earth was born. They were tasked with descending the bridge. They went down to finish creating Earth. How long is this legend gonna go on exactly, dear God? Izanagi engaged in a purification ritual. He washed away all of his impure aspect. And he used them to aid in the creation. Our sun and moon? Why is that a question? Created by the impurities in his eyes, and the storms were born from those in his nose. All of his impurities were used. For that, we were born. With a world to call our own. That's awfully convenient. We were created from impure aspects of God. Sounds like a tragedy if you ask me. How does that relate to the tour? Or us? I'm about to get to that. Since it's all trained the entire tour, it will be a retelling of the story. The set list will symbolize this creation, and souls will be offered to heaven through that rainbow bridge, of course. Not just places, but all the victims. Elaborate. Didn't think Singe would do that much. Now I feel bad for assuming what I did. It's okay. You didn't know. So, will we perform covers in of Clay's hits and other relevant songs? You got it. But then you come in. Tour will end with a special surprise. A special surprise? Yes. An announcement from you. You'll be taking over the world tour. You'll be headlining, Daz. You'll perform to a sold-out crowd. It will be your turn for the spotlight. You'll finally become something more. Something more, huh? Yes. We're saying goodbye to Clace. Welcome to a new island world. Suppose I should be honored. I will serve as your guitarist. You have my complete loyalty, Daz. Thanks. I'm not sure about Shock. Him and Clay are so childhood friends. May take this holiday anyways. Right. If you excuse me, so do I. I need fresh air. Of course. Guess I should join. Let's get stuff in here. A shuffling sounds from the front seat. What the? Bro is dead? Oh no. Not new me. Ah, yes, back in the room. Alex was his room. An undisclosed time. Please, tell me locate the funds. Don't know what voice. Let me think. You know, I'm just. This might be a bit specious, but because the guys will also give him like a southern accent every time. I did receive war actually. They stopped that Wayfarer Tavern. From the savior, though, I might add. It's excellent news. They should be here within the day, lest there were any unforeseen delays. Thank you for informing me. So off a job desk. I am informed and my treasury is full. I do as any loyal citizen would. Your flattery honors me. Please wait till I arrive at the gate. Some matters to attend to. Of course. I suppose it was about time. I needed to prepare myself. Guys, sorry if the voices are different. It's been like a few weeks since I've recorded this, so Rio, you can come out now. So that's his name. Hello, Velasquez. Sorry, that name doesn't convince me. I did not call you here to insult me. Right. I apologize, Master. wanted to thank you. Thank me? Yes. Things are going as we planned. Don't believe it was. It's going well indeed. But of course it is. You have me. Yes, of course. Join me, Ray. We shall have a seat on our thrones. For today, everything comes into. What is going on? What is this? Took a little bit longer time, but eventually we reached town. So this is what society is like on Terra. Not what I expected at all. I'm taken back. We're instantly bombarded by beggars. They want our food and money for their own purposes. It's like some third world country. Well, and Demian and Conrad seem unfazed. Is this a normal occurrence for them? We skillfully weave from side to side. Streets were busy and bustling with activity. Citizens traced their wares with vigor. Most of them were odd, but all of them suspicious. I used the two assassins as a shield while we walked. That sounds bad out of context. They stood. Pardon me. They stood both behind them and between them. Is that even possible? This was not a place I wanted to get lost in, so I did my best to blend in with these locals. They trust them enough to take care of me, especially after the trouble they went through for me. I knew I'd be safe as long as I stayed close. We turned a few more corners. So much turning! Turning intensifies. Surprised we haven't back where we started. You mentioned we were going to a tavern? The Wayfarer Tavern. For at least two reasons. Sent my immigration papers and checked their mail. I'm definitely glad I have these two men as guides. Were it not for them, I'd definitely be lost. That's not something needed as the savior. Of course, before I could continue thinking, they stopped. Come crashing into both their backs embarrassingly. Better watch your step, dude. Please do that in the future. We're trained to attack at sudden contact. Oh, either way. Didn't mean to cause a scene. I only meant to turn and address you. So I should explain things more. Okay. Just here for your papers. That's what I'm about that, actually. Checking your name seems like it could wait. You mentioned Lord Player, right? So he loses the election. To that end, we hired a local mercenary. They call an uproar that is able to turn his servant. He seems more like the more lawyers seek his demise. They sure know how to get things done. But give them that. What? What? Oh my god, master of puppies, I swear. So hyper. At Nobiting, the mercenary Kalen was promptly arrested. I believe the servant Kabu was aware. However, Kalen's goal is to plant evidence. Evidence we will uncover during a visit. Ooh. On politics, fun. Duke, can you please calm down? Where's your toy? Here's your toy. Here's your toy. Here's your toy. Here's your toy. Get your toy. Get your toy. Get your toy. We were so on friendly terms with Player. He doesn't suspect us treason. Chili Pop. Trying to record. You want Duke? You want your toy? Come get the toy. Go get it. Duke. Well, why did Kaylin have to be in prison? I'm not sure. Well, it's because the men did it. Stealth mission would be more efficient. These can lead to several troubles. Barely realized, but we walking again. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Get the toy. Whoa. Oh. Silly pup. Chili Pop. Sorry guys. Duke's and his hyperactive years of puphood. Must have been too engulfed in talking to notice. Having blitz trust is major aspect. We're free to make a startling discovery. So as soon as Kalen plots here. Indeed, the failed ritual is also key. There are several offerings to tell. We hand them to Player. Definitely in his good books. We'll be able to continue unhindered. Couldn't hand you the Player album. Need you to blend in with everybody. That's why we're taking you to the Tavern. So on with handling your papers, hoping we got mail from Kaylin. Then we can follow the plan for the Player scenario. I mean, Conrad stopped in their tracks again, but this time it's because we arrived at the Tavern. Taylor? Once we get inside, keep a low profile. Try not to arouse any unwanted attention. We cannot have conflict inside. Take it from me. This place is busy. Hey, play nice, you two. Beautiful. So if you do one thing, they don't take too kindly to prying eyes. Roger that. Come on, Duke. Gotta give up at some time, Duke. Oh, yes, I would like to save my game. Duke, calm down. Since we enter, I guess, sense of deja vu. Feel like I've been here before. Just can't put my finger on it. Go get it. So sword. Scan my surroundings. This place is busy. See waitress currently somewhere around. There's also a man at the desk, shuffling papers. Quickly approached by one of the workers. Try to think of a voice. Brings you in. I'm not sure what to say. You don't know it, then tilts his head to look behind me. Thinking of a voice. Thinking. You God. Oh, oh, you guys again. Can you at least buy some drinks this time? We have to make a living, you know? Hey, BB. Long time no see, buddy. I'm not your buddy. You, you're really gonna go and break my heart? Just like that. Ouch. How about you buy some drinks? Then we'll talk. I have an establishment around here. I confess, we do like to come here. So easy to blend in with the crowd. Of course, we can be pretty poor. Don't always have money for drinks. PB sees us as a group of freeloaders. Same as PB. Like, just 2 hours. As it stands for some... Don't ask me what my name stands for. Stands for nothing. In my mind. We'll find out one day. I bet you it stands for peanut butter. I bet you it stands for peanut butter. I'm not. We're a ferocious little guy. He runs this place on his own. Hey! Duke, what do you have? Duke. Duke. This place on his own. Hey. Hey, new guy. He stares me in the eyes. Oh my. Much calmer gaze than Edmund. Allow me to welcome you. This is Wayfarer's Tavern, my humble home, and I hate being formal. It's my bar, okay? I run this place. Bap, get the Duke Belly. Get the Duke Belly. Hey, poor puppy. Hey, poor puppy. Hey, poor puppy. Is he old enough to drink? Well, it's like on tell. Hey! Duke, careful around now. Hey! Okay, we opened up a decade ago. Since then, we exploded in popularity. But we're also immigration. Yeah, I hope I get these voices. Ah, Duke! Silly pup, silly pup, silly pup. Drinks. A man after my own. A man after my own heart. I'll kill you. I like Conrad. Oh. Why am I trying to do a marathon? Oh, this little hothead. I am not little. PB starts fuming. Looks like he's about to get one. Before he can, someone steps in front of him. They keep him in line immediately. Hey. Oh. Hey, forget. What is it now? Forget. So for something. I thought maybe it would be Mom. Got so excited about these new guests. Do you think she'll come back today? Oh, listen. Oh, wait, no. Fidget. It's fidget. I am bad at pronouncing names, dear God. Not today, but. Oh, okay. Besides, it's rude to intrude like that. We're in the middle of a conversation. I said, hey. Puts his hand out to shake mine. Quickly busts and pulls away. Then he runs off. Interesting. Oh, does he like me? Well, sorry about that. That's my brother, Fidget. Helps out as much as he can. His dream is to be the best way. Wants to make a mom proud. Somewhere in the corner behind me, Trish. He leans forward to whisper in my ear. Oh my. But to be honest, they're both terrible. It's just hard to turn down the free label. Jeez, PB. He laughs before pulling back. Practice makes perfect, though, right? Follow me, the three of you. Let's sit down and have a chat. Starts to lay his swords at the table. Wins a Wait a second, what? Doesn't Clay have a game called? No game called Wins a Chase. Let me check. Oh my god, I just left the game to check something. Dear god, now I gotta... game. Okay, here we are. It's strange. Which is also the name of one of Clay's other games, of course. Clever. PB doesn't sit with us. City over the table, looking down. Still, first we need to talk about repairs. PB is sassy. He slams his fist on the table. Sound echoes through the town and people stare. Repairs? What are you talking about? Repairs for the damages you do. Tavern bars aren't clean, you know. You do it to a poor guy across the... You pay for the broken... You'd stand them all too. Well, I'm glad you're concerned for the guy, for the safety and for the health of the guy they threw across the room. Points across the tavern. Sure enough, the wall's damaged. Looks rather fragile, though. That wasn't us. Of course it was. I saw it happen with my own two eyes. His body caused... Oh no, not talking your way out. Not like the last 10 times. Your mind games won't work anymore, guys. They cause damages here often. They were just on a put in mission of sorts. Just something expected. I don't care what you have to say. You're paying up now. But we don't have the money. How convenient. I really mean it. Well, so added on interest, cost damage, triple. That's not fair, PB. Neither was breaking my house. Sassy. If we compensate greatly, just some time. Aren't you always on information? Be right back. Okay, I just missed a whole bunch of time. That's so. It really is. Then sits down across from the three of us. Alright, start talking. Well, it's kind of confident. Confidential as in non-existent. You're obviously just my time. The king would never walk with assassins. Phoebe sharply inhales as a... Is he scared? No, please, no need to call him here. Fine, you win. I'll tell you. So have a promise you'll wait. That's how good your story is, I suppose. Especially now he stares at me. Savior, feel free to wonder why I explain. No need for you to hear all this again. That much was true. There's no reason to stay. I feel like I heard this a million times by now. Couldn't help but notice PB0 had meant the word Savior. Slowly stand on and start to walk away. Before I'm out of you, said. Let me tell you the same story he told me. I approached the center of the tavern with slight anxiety. Hey, Duke. Hey, Duke. Of the upon me, watching me. Knowing this would be scary with so friend. Was I truly the savior of all these people? What do I... Dear God, Clace is great at making games. I wish the Winds of Change demo worked on mobile, but... I don't know. Maybe I can email the file to myself and play it once I get my own laptop or something. What would I do to help them exactly? I only knew a little of the power within me. Wasn't quite sure how I'd use it to save Taylor. It's a puppy tail. Yeah, you're getting sleepy too good. Only the king would be able to tell me all this. I don't see Edme and O'Connor as a type to lie. It's more like they want given all the information. That worries me in and of itself. But I shrug it off. So secret that even they haven't been told. You're like the left and right hand of the king. Scan the ball one final time, making eye contact, but the people quickly turn away, as if in fright. See a forlorn look in their eyes. You can tell that that life for them is less than stellar. That fills me with determination to change this world. One day, they would real faces of true happiness. Dear God, Clace, you are amazing! Once I speak to the king, I'll probably go to the Ark. Need to discuss how next move pretty quickly. The only thing that I don't like about recording this game is that isn't while I'm doing recording it, it's afterwards. The upload time. Oh my god. Takes forever to upload. I guess the only thing I can do for now is wait. Duke, come here, buddy. No, tired? Okay. Spot fidgets with a bonade. Perhaps the bonade. The bonade, as I haven't seen yours. Okay, yeah, you have a bit of an joke. I decided to approach him for the time being. It's probably better to stick with familiar faces. No fidget. Soft circular motions. Otherwise, you risk scratching the grass. Sorry, Trish. I was just doing it how PB taught me. Hey, let's not forget to put important facts. Remember who had mine? You are. Indeed. So, let PB teach you PB things. I'll teach you balmy things. Got it? Got it. Fidget smiles slightly and starts cleaning glassware. Once I'm closer, I formally introduce myself. Fidget puts out his hands, but me retracts it. Do you have something against shaking hands? Just looks at him, then looks at me. She immediately puts her hand out to take mine. Unfortunately, she forgot she was holding. Drops on the ground and shouts loudly. Apparently, shaking my hand was more important to her. Hey, I'm Trish, the local master barmaid. I like to teach my trade on the side. Fidget is my latest student. Master barmaid. That was a self-proclamation for sure. Something tells me this is going to end horribly. I have flashbacks of work teaching Jade his humor. Doesn't clean up the broken glass. Instead, she just takes a steps to the side. Wow, I'm not sure how to take that. I'm teaching Fidget to be the best. He wants to make his mom super proud. That is, when she comes back, I mean. I'm going to be the best spawn maid ever. When mom comes back, she won't recognize me. Won't she technically be a waiter? I think he means bartender. Barmaid is not quite sure. What do you mean by comes back? Did PB Fismo go somewhere? Just reaches down and pets the top of its head. He pokes up and looks incredibly happy at this. I too also like pets on the head. And so does Dukio. They both just forgot to him about the broken glass. Won't forget about when someone steps on it. I hope she comes back soon. Okay, you want what Fidget's voice? I'm trying to give him a good voice that doesn't sound too much like Keela, but it's like in the same manner as Keela. Time. So I notice he looks at me. Takes a look again. So what brings you? So that you came with those two men. Most people say they attract trouble. That was always so, but for the ones that they're taking me to meet the king. That and check the mail. Wow, you're gonna make us, Chris? I'm so jealous. Can I come with you? I haven't seen him since I was a kid. Maybe he'll know where my mom is. Fidget, calm down. Don't be like that. It's rude to impose yourself on others. You should apologize, Daryl. Oh, sorry. I just got a little excited. I thought you might know where Mom is. He's so old. He knows all sorts of things. Yeah, Sleepy Duke. Sleepy Duke. I feel bad. If it weren't for Trish, I say yes. He seems really dedicated to finding his mother. Dedication is something you have to respect nowadays. Situations were worse, I'd have asked too. So, they're checking the mail. See, it involves chatting with PB. She tilts her head in the direction I came from. See PB yelling at fire. Greg! Looks like he's lecturing them pretty filthy. I'm sorry, but yelling and flailing arms around that instantly makes me think of Greg from Night in the Woods. Yeah! He gets like that often. He flies off the handle so easily, but you learn to love it, I guess. As me and Conrad proceed to wave me over, I cut the conversation with Trace and Fidget short. I let them know that we'll continue later. Had too many questions to just stand them up. Like, where did Fidget's tomorrow go, for example? Plus, I want to learn more about the Tavern as well. It would be best to learn from unbiased source. Don't believe it. That Fidget and Trish know my identity. They treat me just like anyone else who came here. Couldn't say the same of Edmund and Conrad. They were definitely biased in their service of the game. Yet, I'm still unsure how this affects the situation. Sounds good. You know where to find us. Yeah, in the heaping pile of broken. Walk back towards Edme and Conrad and PB. Out of the corner of my eye, I see someone staring. They scope out my round and quickly intercept me, almost like they don't want me to get there. Hey, Wolverine slides, but not today. I've constantly been bumping into people as life. I stop at my tracks so I don't come crashing into him. For a moment, I'm glad I did. This man is massive. He probably ripped me in two with his sheer strength. You! He looks down at me. Why? Am I gonna have to leave? What? What do you mean, is it audio? Oh, what now? Okay, this is about what I want. Clay seriously has some things he needs to fix in this game. Well, at least the mobile version. So, you. He looks down at me. Suddenly I am filled with fright. Your friends talk loudly. They want to hide your role as the savior, but their volume contradicts this desire. His voice is very deep. His accent is accent. Bandit tries to so. Tell them to keep their mouths shut. We're going with Russian because he's bad. It could get them into very big trouble. Trouble that is otherwise easily avoided. He grips his axe as if to threaten me. If a time like that comes, I will be there. I offer protection in exchange for money. That is, when I'm not babysitting BB. Him and his brother need constant watch. But I shall sell my services in my spare time. You know where to find me, Taylor. So, he's the guy in PV and Feather. That must be PV threatening to get involved, though, yo. If that was the case, I don't think that'd be his reaction. Oh, sorry for not introducing myself. I feel like a little out of place over here. That's better. You can call me Righty. I run the Mercenaries Guild here on Terra. He extends his arm to shake mine. I do so in turn. He has a grip that's more than firm. If he tried, he could easily break my hand. I like writing. I'm known you as a protector. My services are culture, but worthwhile. I guide people along in their paths in life. I'm not sure I heard everything, but your path is such an arduous one. So, I'm sure you'd benefit from my help. You should keep your identity more secret. Admian and Conrad have been loud about it. It could attract a certain kind of person. Those who would hold you for ransom, or do other unimaginable things. I can't be the only one who overheard, so you must assume that other people know. To that end, I have a proposition. Meet me in the Rhine cellar whenever you can, and make sure to come alone, alright? We need to be away from some watchful eyes. No word he walks eyes. His old chest shake the floor beneath me. My heart is beating like a drum. I don't think I've ever seen a man so imposing. Continue to walk away, comment Phoebe. I am still open and getting interrupted again. She went getting have I haven't bumping into random people lately? So, I see you met Riley. Always eager to sell his service. At least he's able to make money. PB glares at me and Conrad. Boy, I should say that. But at least he's able to make money. Hey, I said you'd be okay with writing. Unless you in the story out of us. That would be cool at all. Oh yeah, the savior. My guarantee for prompt renovations. Hope for your sake that the story is true. If I don't get my money like they promised, I'll get writing involved in here pretty quick. He's not, and he's not the kind, and he's not kind to those who cross me. And there's no need for that. We no reason to lie. We mean it. I guess we'll see, won't we? PB tries towards Tristan and Fidget. Wouldn't be surprised if he yells at them next. If he accidentally steps on the glass carpet. So, that was right. We kinda almost walked with him. He's going to be the third assassin. As you can tell, it didn't work out. He pranced off to form his own unit. Guess you could say he is our rival. We fight against him more often than not. He steals a lot of our visits, we know, with us having to kill someone. His always source is to protect them. That's why we haven't killed anyone lately. That's because it's giving us different work. Like, kind of like the player's scheme, and you. Not sure what he wants with you. He probably just sees a chance for money. I don't like those types of people. But he says, that's because his promised lots of money. An amount of money you could never know. Be wary of what he tells you. His lust for gold could mean subterfuge. What does that mean? I'll look it up later. When you interview him, well, that's when he'll give you his pitch. He's a great salesman, that's for sure. But Conrad and I, on the other hand, we have nothing to hide from you. He wants to meet you, by all means. I have some Chuck in the meantime. As a some of the immigration was survived, I suppose we. Oh my God! What am I getting out for? Phlegm. Suppose I'll be seeing you later then. Seeing you. I'll be right there. Twiddling my thumbs. I don't get to be involved with anything fun. I mean, that checking mail is fun. Oh, one more thing though. If Ray wants to team up with us, tell her to go to find his own Sarah. But he wants to mend things. So at that, I'd laugh in his face. It's business, and we're like this. Not doing anything with that man again. And so at the oh, he was already in some way. They all had passed intertwined with one another, walking in the same direction as Ray. Hope that this still would be easy to find. Sure enough, it actually is. See a large tornado drawing tape to it. It's cartoon wine bottle, with arms and legs. Has a wide, beaming smile. In the corner it says, "This is my best friend." And even that, it says, it's signed by Visage. That's cute. I was so complimented, you know. Yeah. Wow, Frederick. Wow. Why so the one become my descent? My eyes filled with doubts. Why right could want. Yes. Well, that's all the time I have for this episode. I will see you guys later.